Princess Leonor and Queen Letizia, the unbreakable bond shaping Spain's future monarchy. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video so you never miss our latest royal stories and deep dives. Your support keeps this channel growing, and your thoughts in the comments truly matter. A hook that will keep you reading. What happens when a former journalist with a fierce sense of independence becomes queen, and raises a daughter destined to inherit one of the oldest monarchies in Europe? The result is a powerful, emotional, and sometimes controversial relationship that is quietly reshaping the Spanish royal family from the inside out. Behind palace walls, away from the cameras and carefully scripted appearances, a deeply human story unfolds. A mother determined to prepare her daughter not just to wear a crown, but to survive the weight of it. This is the story of a bond forged through discipline, sacrifice, ambition, tenderness, and unbreakable trust. It is a story of tradition colliding with modern values, of royal protocol meeting maternal instinct, and of two women standing at the crossroads of Spain's monarchy and its future. And once you begin reading, you may never look at royalty the same way again. Chapter 1. Two Women, Two Worlds, One Destiny. To understand the extraordinary relationship between Princess Leonor and Queen Letizia, we must first understand who they are, not just as royals, but as individuals. Queen Letizia did not grow up surrounded by luxury or palace walls. She was born into a middle-class family, raised with strong values of discipline, education, and independence. Long before she ever imagined wearing a crown, she built a formidable career as a journalist and news anchor. She thrived in high-pressure environments, mastered public speaking, and earned respect through intelligence and professionalism. Her life was grounded in reality, not royalty. Princess Leonor, by contrast, was born into history. From the moment she arrived, her destiny was sealed. She was not just a baby girl, she was the future Queen of Spain. Every step, every word, every expression would one day be analyzed, interpreted, and judged by millions. Queen Letizia knew better than anyone what it meant to live under public scrutiny. And that knowledge would shape the way she raised her daughter. Chapter 2. A Mother's Mission, Building a Queen from the Inside Out. From an early age, Queen Letizia made a bold and unconventional decision. Her daughter would not be sheltered by palace privilege. Instead, she would be prepared. Prepared for pressure. Prepared for criticism. Prepared for loneliness. Prepared for leadership. Letizia believed that a queen is not defined by jewels or ceremony, but by character. And so, she focused relentlessly on shaping Leonor's mind, discipline, emotional intelligence, and sense of responsibility. Leonor's daily routine was carefully structured. Education came first: languages, history, constitutional law, international relations, public speaking, and critical thinking. Every subject was chosen with one goal in mind: to mold a future head of state. But it wasn't just academics. Leonor was encouraged to develop humility, empathy, and resilience. She learned to listen more than she spoke. She learned that service matters more than status. And most importantly, she learned that her role was not about personal happiness, but national duty. This was not an easy upbringing. At times, it was isolating. At times, it was overwhelming. But Queen Letizia never wavered, because she understood the magnitude of what lay ahead. Chapter 3. Discipline, Pressure, and Emotional Strength. One of the most striking aspects of their relationship is the intense discipline Queen Letizia instilled in her daughter. Every appearance had to be flawless. Posture, tone of voice, facial expression, body language, nothing was left to chance. Behind every confident public moment stood countless hours of preparation. Queen Letizia personally coached Leonor on how to speak calmly, how to manage nervousness, how to maintain composure, and how to handle unexpected situations. Critics sometimes describe Letizia as strict, even harsh. But insiders reveal a different truth: her discipline comes from fear, not control. Fear of seeing her daughter unprepared. Fear of watching her suffer public humiliation. Fear of history repeating itself. Spain's monarchy has faced scandals, controversies, and deep public distrust. Letizia knows that Leonor must be beyond reproach if the institution is to survive. And so, she pushes her, sometimes harder than any royal child before. Chapter 4. Tender Moments Behind Palace Walls. Yet beyond the strict training and royal protocol lies a deeply emotional mother-daughter bond. When the cameras disappear, Queen Letizia becomes simply Mama. She comforts Leonor during moments of self-doubt. She listens when the pressure becomes unbearable. She encourages her dreams, even when they must remain unfulfilled. Leonor, in turn, trusts her mother completely. Sources close to the family describe their relationship as extraordinarily close. They speak openly, argue honestly, and support each other fiercely. Queen Letizia understands the emotional cost of Leonor's destiny. She knows her daughter will sacrifice privacy, freedom, and normal teenage experiences. And so, she tries, whenever possible, to give Leonor moments of normalcy, quiet dinners, shared books, long walks, and intimate conversations about life beyond the palace. These moments are rare, but precious. Chapter 5. Public appearances, silent conversations in plain sight. When Princess Leonor and Queen Letizia appear together in public, their silent communication is unmistakable. A subtle nod, a reassuring glance, a gentle hand placement. Every gesture speaks volumes. Letizia constantly monitors Leonor's posture and expressions, offering subtle guidance without drawing attention. Leonor, meanwhile, looks to her mother for reassurance and emotional grounding. This silent dialogue reveals a relationship built on trust and shared understanding. They know what is at stake. Chapter 6. Fashion, Image, and Symbolism. Queen Letizia's influence on Leonor extends even to fashion. Letizia is widely regarded as one of Europe's most elegant and modern queens. Her fashion choices blend sophistication, sustainability, and contemporary trends, sending powerful messages about identity and values. Leonor's wardrobe reflects this philosophy. Her outfits are carefully curated to project maturity, elegance, and restraint, without appearing outdated or distant. Every look is symbolic, youthful yet dignified, modern yet respectful of tradition. Through fashion, Letizia teaches Leonor how image shapes perception, and how perception shapes power. Chapter 7. The Military Path, Forging Strength Through Hardship. One of the most defining chapters in Leonor's life has been her rigorous military training. This decision was heavily influenced by Queen Letizia's understanding of leadership and authority. As Spain's future commander-in-chief, Leonor must understand discipline, sacrifice, and hierarchy. Military life strips away privilege. Early mornings, grueling physical training, strict routines, emotional exhaustion. For Leonor, it was a shock to the system. But Letizia supported the choice wholeheartedly, knowing that these experiences would forge resilience, humility, and strength. Every blister, every sleepless night, every challenge made Leonor stronger, and closer to her destiny. Chapter 8. Media Pressure and Emotional Armor. From a young age, Leonor became a global media figure. Every photograph, every speech, every expression became a headline. Queen Letizia prepared her daughter for this brutal reality. She taught her how to block out noise, how to ignore unfair criticism, how to protect her emotional well-being. Letizia herself endured relentless media scrutiny, criticism of her appearance, background, parenting, and royal conduct. Those experiences hardened her, and she now passes that resilience to Leonor. Their shared understanding of media pressure strengthens their bond. Chapter 9. Tradition versus Modernity, a balancing act. Spain's monarchy stands at a crossroads between tradition and transformation. Queen Letizia represents modern values, gender equality, education, social awareness, and independence. Leonor embodies the future, a young woman raised with contemporary ideals, yet bound by ancient protocol. Together, they symbolize evolution. They show that monarchy can adapt, without losing dignity. They demonstrate that leadership can be compassionate, without sacrificing authority. Their partnership sends a message to the world: tradition must evolve to survive. Chapter 10. A Mother's Silent Fears. Despite her strength, Queen Letizia carries private fears. Will Leonor ever experience true freedom? Will she find love without political complications? Will the pressure become too heavy? Letizia understands that her daughter's life will never be fully her own. And that reality weighs heavily on her heart. Yet, she continues, because duty demands it. Chapter 11. Princess Leonor, the Making of a Future Queen. Under her mother's guidance, Leonor is emerging as one of Europe's most prepared royal heirs. Her speeches demonstrate confidence beyond her years. Her public presence radiates calm authority. Her humility connects her with ordinary citizens. This transformation did not happen by chance. It is the result of years of relentless preparation, driven by a mother's fierce love. Chapter 12. Why their relationship matters to Spain. The monarchy's survival depends on public trust. Queen Letizia understands that Leonor represents hope for renewal. Their relationship symbolizes stability, responsibility, and progress, a powerful combination in uncertain times. Together, they offer Spain a monarchy that feels both rooted and forward-looking. Chapter 13. The emotional cost of royal destiny. Behind palace glamour lies profound sacrifice. Leonor must suppress personal desires. Letizia must watch her daughter endure pressure few adults could withstand. Yet, they face it together. Their bond becomes a shield, protecting them from emotional collapse. Chapter 14. Global impact and international admiration. Across the world, observers admire the strength and elegance of this royal duo. They represent a new generation of leadership, emotionally intelligent, socially conscious, and deeply disciplined. Their story resonates far beyond Spain's borders. Chapter 15. A love stronger than a crown. At its heart, this is not just a royal story. It is a story of motherhood, of sacrifice, of resilience, of unwavering love. Queen Letizia is not simply preparing a queen, she is protecting her daughter's soul. And Princess Leonor is not just inheriting a crown, she is carrying her mother's strength into the future. Final thoughts. The relationship between Princess Leonor and Queen Letizia is one of the most fascinating, emotional, and powerful dynamics in modern royalty. It reminds us that behind every crown lies a human story, filled with struggle, love, fear, hope, and sacrifice. And it shows us that sometimes, the greatest legacy a queen can leave is not a throne, but a daughter strong enough to carry it. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to right finger subscribe, thumbs up like, speech balloon comment, and repeat button share this video. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Queen Letizia's strict parenting style is necessary, or too intense? Drop your opinions in the comments below and join the conversation.